a lot of faith in their batting lineup. I reckon I would have thrown the ball to my bowlers to start with.
So here we go, the players make their way out to a seismic crowd. They've waited all day for this match and they're ready for some world-class batting and bowling. The pitch today, it looks good. A bit of grass on top, so they'll get their wish, I think. Square cut, finds point, no run. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Edge, but it drops safely. Doesn't beat the infield. This could be trouble. End of the over, 5 off it. Bangladesh are 5 for none.
First over gone, and a respectable start by the batters.
The new bowler is coming into the attack. Edge, amazing delivery. They've gone up here. Yeah, the keeper's really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
There, very close to the bat though.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Straight to the fielder. Everyone's gone up. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over. Bangladesh are 6 for 1.
Not such a productive second over. Bowlers reined them in nicely.
Singh from the north end. Great ball there, but it'll find the gap.
Oh, there you go, a no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch.
Guys, double tap for like and subscribe the channel.
Pick the shorter ball and great footwork. Gets back and worked that really well into the gap for 4. There was no need to run for that. Gets onto the back foot and powers that away for 4 runs.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the back quicker than we thought. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Didn't keep the foot behind the line. That could be costly with a free hit for the batter now. Edged. What a ball. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out the deep with some serious work to cut it off.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Dropped safely. Bowling fielders look really confident. Super catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Oh, that's got to hurt. Misjudged that one. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. End of the over. 4 off it. Bangladesh 27 for 2.
still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Nice shot, but straight to gully. Terrible shot.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
Overstepped on that occasion. Now have to deal with a free hit chance. Hassan waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around may stop it before the boundary.
That was a solid shot. Really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter and a great shot off the back foot.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Couldn't get it through the field. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. Didn't hear or see anything. Power and precision in that shot. End of the over. 9 off it. Bangladesh 36 for 2.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Shami from the south end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
Shami overstepped by a fair way. You don't want to be giving away extra deliveries too often. Great shot. There's a fielder back there, but they won't be stopping that one. Al Hassan loves the short balls, and that hook shot was no exception. Al Hassan has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Square cut, finds point, no run. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. End of the over, and time for a little more freedom in the field.
The captain now has 3 more fielders to work with outside the circle.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to
Singh needs to get their run-up sorted. It's all gone horribly wrong with that last delivery. They're normally much better than this. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field. Doesn't beat the infield. An effort ball and called for the front foot. At least they've got an extra ball to go for that wicket.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more.
A lovely shot off the back foot. Shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Couldn't get it through the field. Edged, unplayable. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. The end of what seemed a very long over. Not the best bowling I've seen in my time. It's time to refocus and go back to basics.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish. Might look to go big again here.
Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Onto that early, that could be 4. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Was quick onto that in the infield. Six runs added in the over. Bangladesh a 69 for 2. The right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
A few moves made in the field.
Siraj from the north end. cracking shot over the pitch and got what it deserved. That's 4 more.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Cuts that off well in the infield. End of the over, Bangladesh a 76 for 2. The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end. Oh, that's a great shot early on. Wide of cover. That'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Yadav, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Penned it straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings, but all the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Edged, what a ball! Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Finds the fielder with that shot. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
Yes, nice bowling.
Siraj will be disappointed with that previous delivery, not up to their normal standards. Whacks the free hit away and fielder coming around to cut it off perhaps. 7 runs added there. Bangladesh, a 90 for 3.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Pandya from the south end. Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. They well before.
That showed great skill and lovely timing. The boundary was the only place it was heading.
Pandya shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
Forward onto the front foot and eased it away to the boundary.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. Bangladesh, 101 for 3. Edged it. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
Didn't keep the foot behind the line. That could be costly with a free hit for the batter now. Edge, but it drops safely. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. 9 runs added there. Bangladesh, 110 for 3.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
And dropped.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate?
One to get for 50. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Massive outside edge. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. End of the over, Bangladesh are 121 for 3. Siraj from the north end. Chakravarti into the attack now from the north end. Lovely bowling. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. Misses everything. India has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for.
It's another wicket, the fourth. Sometimes you just have to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Doesn't beat the infield.
What a lovely shot, and it flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling.
How will he reply?
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though. Brilliant diving stop. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Finds the edge. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. That's gone. Nice simple catch. Didn't time it at all and mid on with an easy catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. No, terrible shot. Huge edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Time that perfectly. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Sharma, the left armour, is coming on to bowl from the south end. See them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be really happy with that.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Edge, amazing delivery. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here. Chakravarti from the north end. Edged, what a ball. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Edge, but it drops safely. Over Bangladesh, 153 for 5.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end. Goes over the top with that shot. Oh my, that's just flying off the middle.
You sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. That's all. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Showing that they mean business this innings, barely seem to have got going and they're hitting sixes.
Yada, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Shot, finds the gap with that one.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. Brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Mahmudullah muscles that away flat and hard and 4 more.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone's going to need to step up with a big score. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Power and precision in that shot.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. I can just stand and admire that shot.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Wow, that's missed the lot. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Sharma has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. 8 runs out of there. India are 8 for none. The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shot. How will the bowler respond?
Nicked it.
There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
And that was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Gill is starting to really get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt the momentum. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Oh no, what a chance. That's going to race to the boundary. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
Two overs gone and they're off to a superb start in this power play. 12 plus and over, well ahead of the required rate.